Well, good morning, April 9th, 2022. It is snowy. Had a super night staying at the Friendly Greasy Hostel. CC and Gadget were more than hospitable and very nice. And there was one room outside on the porch that they had for me, which it was a lot better than sleeping in a shelter because you had a bathroom and a hot supper and breakfast. So yeah, what a great stay. I'd recommend it. It's a half a mile off trail, but worth every cent. So we are on our way just a little bit before 9 a.m. and gonna just keep heading north, see what the day brings. If it gets too chilly, we might have to jump off trail again to sleep another spot. But we're at about mile 364. I got 3 days to get to my goal of 400 mile. And we do a couple 10s, see where they end up. Should be able to make that, and I can get to Columbus. And then Trisha's gonna pick me up. So that's the plan as of right now. See what happens and go from there. So Rick Osborne Jr., Geology Rocks, and heading back to trail. Talk to you later. All right, good morning again. It's about 10:30. You can see the visibility. The top of this knob is pretty much nil. We've got about 3 inches on the ground. And we're just about on top of this little area. And once we go down the gap, we'll see what happens. So heading out. It is a snowy, blustery day on the AT. Well, I didn't want to do it, but I had to jump off trail. The snow was getting too bad. I hitched a ride down to out of Hughes Gap, and there I got to Station 19E Hostel. We started the guitar picking and having some fun. Well, we got into Station 19E hostel, and it was a good move. It was real cold and blustery out. We got a good hot meal. We got some guitar picking, and then we got ready for the next day. Dave and Karen McGee were very, very great hosts. Got to meet Larry the Log, who's just killing it on the AT. And after having a good hot meal, we went to bed and got ready for the next day, and got out nice and early so we could start facing the Roan Highland Mountains. And here we go. All right, good morning. It's Sunday, April 10th. We got pulled off of the trail yesterday at Hughes Gap, and shuttle driver just drove us back up here. And just took about a half mile to walk up, but it's still real icy. You can see the weather's good, but it's snowy. So the trail is definitely covered with snow, as you can see right there. And I'm gonna just take my time, spend the day out in the woods. So April 20th, 2022. This is Stillwater Hiker, AKA Rock and Roll. Gonna have the AT today. So then I'll spend the night again at Station 19E. So I know there's a warm spot there waiting for me, which makes it a little easier. I am slack packing. Brought some food for lunch, just the basic necessities, and then we'll go from there. So have a good Sunday. Well, what a difference a day can bring. We are on the side of Roan Mountain. Got about another 2 miles before we get to the summit. But holy cow, look at it, it's a winter wonderland up here. And it is pretty and a lot different than yesterday. You couldn't see 2 foot in front of you. If you remember that video. So in any event, we're gonna get up to Roan Mountain here today and go hit those balds and just work our way back to the Station 19. Well, we made it on top of Roan Mountain, and I guess this is why you do the Appalachian Trail. You can't find some of these sites here. Look how blue that sky is. It's actually a parking lot, so you can drive up here if it wasn't so icy. But in any event, we are on top of Roan Mountain. It's about 6,200 feet, give or take. It's above 6,000, so this would be one of the highest peaks that we're on top of on the AT, aside from Klingman's Dome. So it's pretty cool. But thank God it's sunny out. It's still chilly. It's under 30. All the water sources are frozen. So hopefully it'll warm up as the day moves on. But again, this is a good reason why we do the AT. Look at this. Just postcard pictures all day. All right, Rick Osborne Jr. with Geology Rocks on top of Roan Mountain, North Carolina. about 7:30. Fine Sunday. April 10th. Crossing a little bridge here over Rock Creek. And that is Route 19. Pretty big creek. So the 19E, Station 19E is about a half a mile down the road. And then marks a good day. So once I'm back there, I'll reconnect. But this is Rick Osborne Jr. completing about an 18-mile day from Hughes Gap all the way to 19E, Highway 19E. So coming out of here. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll keep on trucking.